Hey everyone, and welcome to my first League of Legends guide. This one, oh crap. Oh wait, never mind. I'll be exploring in Paint, because I couldn't really play a real game right now, but I didn't have enough time. I just want to talk to you first about the starting positions, then we'll get into jungling, and then after that I'll cover my other guides and specific ones, but here you have the layout of where your champ should go. This is in level 30 games. There should be one top, one mid, two bottom, and one jungler. Now the idea of being a jungler is to kill all the minions for experience, eventually move on to getting dragon, which will help your team, and gank often here. And if they have two people top, then gank twice as often because your teammate will really need it. Now, the idea of being a jungler is you have to be a really good ganker. You have to figure out the times of when to gank. So this map is assuming you're starting from here, and I've listed the unimportant monsters. By unimportant, I mean you should kill them, but they don't offer any special bonus. There's the blue buff, the red buff, which both spawn every 8 minutes. The dragon, I'm not exactly sure if it's respawn time. I think it's like 12 minutes maybe. And the Baron, which has doesn't respawn until very later in game, and despite what you may have been told or seen, it is nearly impossible to solo the Baron. Now, I'll just draw on a little bush here. When ganking, you'll want to go to that. Wait till... Okay, this is the tower. Alright, anyways, you want to go up here. When your enemies are about standing here, just keeping the lane pushed, you'll want to signal to your teammate, who will be at the tower defending the minions, that you're going to come up and gank. He will come. Make sure you have someone targeted, so you'll be able to take them out if they try to put up a fight. So, if I targeted him, he would run out. Junglers usually have some kind of slow or stun, or some sort of crowd control move. So you hit them with that, and then the teammate runs in, and you start attacking them. And once that's done, and he's killed, the other one will most likely run away, but if they try and stay and fight, then it's a double kill, so lucky you. Most junglers, with the exception of Lee Sin and a few others that don't use mana, will go to the blue buff first, and they will get it. And then you want to go to this gray, which is the wolves. Now usually I like to go to the wolves first before the blue buff spawns, but for that you'll need a leash, and you usually do need leashes if you want to conserve health potions. So one of the people from bot, or two of the people, will come up here, and if you're worried about a counter jungler, counter jungling is when the other teammate comes to your blue to try and steal it. Position your teammates in a bush which is around here. I can't remember the exact location. And one right here, and one in wherever the bush is. I'm not really sure. After you get the blue buff, if you've already killed the wolves, which I think you should, you will want to run up here, kill these, move on to these, and I'm going to assume you're out of health potions at this point, so this is when you want to go back to base. Buy a couple more health potions, but not too many. Then come up here and repeat, and gank when needed. So if you're on a pre-made Skype team, just have them call when they need ganks, or ping when they need ganks. After that, later on, your mid preferably will be AP, which is ability power, which means uses magic. you'll want to give him the blue buff, or give someone else the blue buffs, because usually everyone's mana heavy at first, but you'll be using the most spells to take out your monsters with minimum health loss. But after a while, you won't need mana that much, with the exception of maybe a few other junglers like Shaco and all that. They're mana heavy up until around level 12. So you might need to take it twice, but otherwise you should probably give it to your mid, because that will actually help them a lot. Because if your mid's Pantheon, they can harass even more with their spear. Then after that, you'll just keep jungling, and eventually, depends on the jungler what level you'll need to be to do this. You want to go get Dragon, but don't ask too many people to help you with Dragon or it'll be obvious. Just get maybe one person to come bot with Dragon for you. And if you really want to be careful, you can always buy a purple ward and then put it right at the Dragon to check for enemy wards. And then take it out as fast as you can. And for Baron, I recommend the same thing. Always put a purple ward at Baron. And I'd say wait till all their lanes are pushed or you just scored an ace. Then go up there with all 5 of your teammates and take it quick. And basically, after that, there's nothing really to do, so you just help your teammates push. And a mastery I recommend is the one that boosts smite, so you get an extra 10 gold every time you use it, and then after, when you're in lane, you can still use it on a minion every time it's up, and get that extra gold, which will help in the long run. Okay, for junglers, I don't know why I did it, but did that. Anyways, 80 junglers, you'll want to start with the Hunter's Machete, which will give you bonus damage versus monsters, and 5 health potions. That's right, 5 health potions. And then you'll want to run into the jungle and just do whatever. Otherwise, you'll have to come up with your own build, but yeah. Also, Wriggle's Lantern. Yep, that's a lantern. It looks more like a bong. Anyways, you'll want it's a free ward, so these are the places you should probably ward. In the bush, here are well-known ward spots, as well as if they have a jungler, you'll want to ward here so they know of upcoming ganks. And usually the people laning should be responsible for wards, but if you have a Wriggle's Lantern, you can just throw one down, it's not a big deal. That's a helpful item for AD junglers that have like lots of lifesteal, like Warwick, for example. What else? Oh yeah, there are 3 main jungling items. Just gonna check how much time I've wasted. Okay. Now we'll open up League of Legends. And okay, item sets. Alright, here we go. We'll go to my Jungle Nocturne, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go under health here, actually. Maybe not. Alright. Just gonna see if we can actually just find this here. Oh, it should build off of Hunter's Machete, actually. Yeah, most junglers will want to get the Spirit Stone. It raises health and mana regen. And it has the same passive as Hunter's Machete. And it will build into these 3 items, which work for tanky, AD, or AP junglers. Spirit of the Elder Lizard is mainly for AD. Spirit of the Ancient Golem is usually for tanky junglers. And Spirit of Spectral Wraith, that is spell vamp, so with Fiddlesticks it's really OP. And it's really good for any AP jungler. AP junglers, you'll all probably be relying heavily on that blue buff, so keep that in mind. And this has been my League of Legends Juggling Guys, so make sure to subscribe for more guides and more videos every day. You'll never get bored. And that's it.